Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So to honor your time, if you are looking for a video where the person's got hindsight in their favor and they're doing a trade recap or something like that, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty, dirty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I'm confident you'll find value in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at market open. All right, going to go for a put here at 47, and I got that in, or excuse me, 47.30. Got an even better entry point than what I thought. So out there for $70. I thought I was getting in at 47.50, but it filled me at 47.30, even better. If you're not familiar, I am doing options. And before you go running away thinking options are complicated or what is our options, just put option guide down in the comment section, or guide please. And I will link you to a class that I put together called The Big Basics of Options, and it'll walk you through terminology, how these all work. And now let me be very clear, options can be made to be very complicated. They can be very advanced, but they don't have to be. And I approach them in more of a simplistic way. So if that's how you like to approach things, in a simplified way, then I'm confident you'll get value out of that guide. And plus, options are great if you have a smaller account. That's not the reason why you have to use them. That's not my main motivation for using them. But if you do have a smaller account, they do offer a lot of wiggle room in that regard. So starting off up $70 on the day, as you can see right there. And just, continue as I, talk, just watch this numbers. Let me make this a little bit. There we go. Watch this over here. That's the number that I really care about. In fact, I got to stop. Let's go to 44.50 here. So I want to see this number now go down to 44.50, a little bit below, and I want to see that white order turn to green, because when white turns to green, that means I have been filled on the position. So we'll see if this wants to push up a bit more, but I'll pause for now. Okay, I have an order at 50.10 here for a call. All right, my entry point was slightly off. Should have probably been about 50.50. I may still move it up to that level. I'm going to watch it a little bit more here. Yeah, look at that. Right off that yellow line. Beautiful. Now, obviously not necessarily beautiful for me because I had my entry point slightly off, but just right here, the power of charts. I mean, you can see I didn't put that line there after the fact. That's been sitting there the whole time. That's where I was trying to get in at, but like I said, my entry point was slightly off compared to where it needed to be. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, I have an order at 50.230 here for a put. Oh, now it's going back down. So, all right, never mind on that. I'll pause. Okay, I have an order at 48.50 now for the put. Needs to come up just a bit more, so I'll keep a close eye on it. I have an order at 50.50 now for a put. So I've moved my order up here now that we've gotten more of a some more data here. I go to 50.10 instead. All right. Okay, there we go. I was on best bid again. Watch over here. See 50.10 right there. I was best bid. All right, I'm going to cancel that out. Just kind of hovering around that area a little bit too much. I will pause. I have an order at 37.70 for a put. All right, I think at this point, I'm just going to wait until I get filled so I don't keep with all these false alarms here. So I will wait until I get filled, and then I will get the video rolling. Well, it's getting a little jumpy here. All right, I'll pause. All right, going to go for call here at 56. Nope, not filling me. All right, I'm going to adjust this now down and look to get filled at about 40. So down here around 54.10 now is where my new entry point is going to be. So once again, came down to that blue line you saw. Well, I moved the blue line now, but couldn't quite get it filled. That's right, that happens. I'll pause. I'm at 57.30 here. For a put. And I know I said I'd stop doing this, but I just can't help myself. All right, I'll pause. All right, going to try for call here at 46.50. I'll pause and keep an eye on it. All right, I got filled at 43.50. I apologize, I missed the, well, I guess not, because that's what I said I was going to be doing anyways. So it just took $30 on that one because it did drop a bit more than what I thought. Never reached the point of needing to take a loss or anything like that. And I realize in hindsight, maybe I'd be okay. As of now, looking like I made the right choice. But if this were to go up over 44, so, let's call it 44.20, then yeah, I would have been able to get out at 44. But as of now, like I said, I feel good about what I did. But this is what makes trading hard. Looking to the right, the unknown. So what happens next? Maybe I'll have been silly, like 44.20. All right, so never mind. For a moment, though, it was looking like I made the right decision. But again, that's all hindsight, and that's why we're all very, very good traders in hindsight. But had to play it the way I deemed necessary at that point, because it did drop a bit further down below where what I thought it would. But to reiterate, did not mean that I needed to take a loss or even go for break even. Just thought, I'm instead of going for the $50 sniper shot, let me just go for the 30 instead. And I didn't need to do that, but again, that's all hindsight. So, all right, I will go ahead and pause. Have an order at 49.50, and I'm in at 49.50. Quite the move. See what it wants to do here. And out there for $50 on that one. So that thing was hopping all over the place. In hindsight, again, should I have added down there? Probably, because that was such an overblown move. Now, did I think it would move up that amount? Not quite sure. Am I totally shocked by it? No, just because of the nature of the market right now. But once again, I am trading in hindsight. Had the thing kept plunging and plunging, I'd be saying, well, I'm glad I didn't add. But that one did seem relatively excessive. But okay, there we go. Another one there. The lesson here that I've learned, though, is that what I think my entry point should be, I need to lower it down by at least another 50 cents, because that's now 2 in a row in this market. Just the nature of it, where what I'm seeing, what the chart is apparently telling me is not totally accurate. And I could have in the past too, gotten a much better entry point. So moving forward now, especially during this move right now, if it comes back down, the number that I think I should put, I'm definitely going to go lower than that. Worst case, I don't get filled, and oh well, I'm still walking away with $150. But we'll see if this wants to come back down. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, I was thinking 37.50, but I'm changing it to 36.50. Like I said, whatever I thought, just move it down some more. And I think in this situation, I would have been okay at 37.50. But all right, now I'm going to go down to 35.50, just because, you know what? I want to play it extra conservative. So I will go ahead and pause. Oh, have an order in at 52.50. Sorry. At least I got the exit point. I got in at 52.50, and basically as fast as I could click to get out, I was basically out. But it shot up there so fast I was not able to capture the entry point on video. So I apologize for that. But at the same time, I'm not sure what else I could have really done, because that was a very, very fast move. I do like 16 up there, that blue line. So if it can make its way up to that area, I'd be interested. But there we go. So another very, very, very fast $50. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call it good. A very simplistic morning. Several times I didn't quite get filled, but that's okay. That happens. But the times I did get filled, all very anticlimactic. Other than that one where I had to get 30. No, I take that back. There was a couple. I should note that it's been a few hours since I've gotten back to my computer. I went, worked out, hung with my kids, beat my daughter in pig. P-I-G to P. She did get one letter out of me. But anyways, so I take that back. A couple of those were some pretty crazy movers. So that was a lie on my part. There was actually some relatively not smooth sailing ones. They turned out to be fine. But that one where I had to take $30, that one didn't quite work out. But all in all, fine day. Yeah, I'd wish to be up a little bit more, but you know, they didn't all quite work out the way I necessarily thought they would, but that's how the market goes sometimes. But all things considered, a quick 200, well, with commissions, let's call it $185 in my pocket. I'm quite happy with that. I do this as a side hustle. I have many streams of income. And if I can just throw in, $185 in my pocket for a very minimal amount of work and time, I am more than happy with that. So no, I don't do trading because I need the private jet or the Lamborghini. If that's why you do it, cool, go for it. I hope you get it. For me as a father of 6, I do it for the freedom of time. And when I can have multiple streams of income coming in my pocket, that gives me the freedom to have and be able to do what I want with my time, whether that's, hang out with my family, do the teaching business at claydraw.com, work on real estate investing. So like I said, is this like a massive amount? I mean, no, but for the amount of time and effort I had into it, I mean, it's kind of crazy if you just stop and think about it from certain angles, but it is what it is. So 4 trades, all worked out relatively fine, and it is what it is. So I will take it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy these live trade videos, if you appreciate the transparency, hit that like button, and let me know down in the comment section if you have any sort of suggestions or anything like that. I'm always love to read and interact with the comments. So everybody take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.